Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's go. So we have CPI news today, guys. Should be an interesting day, per usual. So yesterday, looks like gold really didn't do much. Yeah, pushed up yesterday, retested, and then Asian session last night. We had a really big push last night, and my price is sitting right back inside that area where we wanted price to break from yesterday. So we thought gold wasn't doing anything yesterday because of today, but whatever happened last night, that's what caused it to move. AU did the same thing. AU pushed up last night, pushed back down, test. Now we're pumping up here. I don't know what news is gonna hold for us today. It's gonna be interesting to see. Actually, I'm gonna leave gold where it's at. I want to see something on gold, and then what are we missing? Gold, AU, US30. That's it, right? I'm not gonna. Nah, I'm gonna look at GU. Actually, yeah. Let's look at GU just for fun. We can look at GU for fun. Let's do that. Alright. So we have news twice today, guys. We have CPI at 8:30, and we also have news at 2 o'clock. So that's going to be a lot going on. Today would likely be like a no trade day, honestly, because of all this foolishness going on. But, you know, we'll see. We shall see. All right, this is what I'm seeing for a gold. I'm not going to be trading news, guys, because CPI news is different. It's just different. Not saying you can't trade it with the strategy. You can. I just don't think you should. So I will not, because of how crazy CPI news is. CPI news to me, guys, is the new sheriff in town in terms of scary news events. I just don't think you should trade it because it's just super duper unpredictable. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a good idea to trade it. So yeah, that's that. But it's gonna be interesting to see what it does though. I think gold is gonna go bullish, honestly. I think it's gonna go bullish. Could I be wrong? Yep, I could. Based off structure here, higher high, higher lows. I think we're gonna go bearish first. We're gonna wick out, grab all this liquidity that's sitting down here, and then it's gonna shoot up. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think price is sitting here still. Pushed up, pushed back down. It hasn't broken this area. We have the news coming out in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. I think we're gonna push down and then up, I think. The question is, how much are we gonna push? How much? So gold is up in the air right now. Same thing with US30. I think US30 is also going to go bullish. I think it's going to wick down and come up at some point here. If your screen is not clear, I don't know what to tell you. What I would do is I would increase the resolution on YouTube. That's what you can do for that to help out with that issue. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Did I set a buy stop? No, I'm not trading. CPI. I'm not trading CPI. Any other news? Yes, I would give it a shot, but not CPI news. Too risky. Way too risky. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. What kind of hoodie is this? It's Swaggy C's hoodie. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Yep. There's the push. Bullish. I'm aware. Gone, baby, gone. Look at that. Yep. Wow, we didn't wick down and then wake up like we did last month. Yep. Gold went up. Gold went up. AU. TP hit on AU. TP almost not hit yet on gold. GU went up, 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 and up. Up. Yes. Wow, look at that. 14 on EU. Gold is still sitting there, and US30 is still moving up nicely. How high can you go? How high can you go? The spread went crazy. Yeah, that's with every news event. Spreads go nuts. That's with every news event. Wow, CPI not bad. Cause last month's CPI just was nasty. Last month it what it did today. I wish it would have did last month. Last month I was in gold buys, US30 buys, AU buys, and the thing just smacked down before it went up. It wicked out in like 3 milliseconds, and then it went the opposite way. Why couldn't it have done that last time? This time it really didn't do no crazy stuff like it did last time. That's insane. See how the market conditions are always changing? Always changing. This was like, not CPI, NFP. This is what NFP does now. You know what I mean? So, to be honest, do we have to care about the news because it went in the direction of the market? This time, you absolutely have to care about news. It went in the direction of the market this time. You know? But it worked out nicely. Gold is just chilling right now. What are you doing, gold? Let me look at gold. Played out nicely on the strategy today. Strategy worked out perfect, actually. Would you look at that? Wow. Gold buys. See you later, gold. It's nice knowing you. Really? 100 pips. It went up 100 last night, so I wonder if it can go up another, maybe 200 today. Patience is a virtue. I think you meant to say virtue, but yes, it is. Yeah, guys, so the reason why I didn't take any of these trades is because last month CPI news, if you guys remember, I did it live. I was on a live trade session. I don't know if it was on my private live or if it was on a YouTube live, but we had traded that morning. I had open positions, all of them in profit. I was in US30, gold, and AUD, all buys, and I was up in profit on all of them. So I said, okay, let's see what CPI. Let's hold it and let's put my stops in profit. And if it takes me out, then it takes me out. You know what I mean? So I held it, guys, and let me tell you, that thing, my stops were slipped. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. My stops were slipped, and that thing killed me. Like, I was up about, I think I was up 6K in profit, and I ended up losing 7K because CPI, the news, I was in buys, and I anticipated the buys to continue pushing, even with the news. And it wicked down, like, I don't even know how many pips, like 1,000 some odd pips. Left this long wick, longest wick I ever seen in my life. And then it turned around and went back bullish. So the bias was right to continue looking for buys, but it wicked out, grabbing, hitting everybody's, like taking everybody out before it went up bullish. And it slipped my stops, and instead of stopping me out in profit, my stops got slipped, and it put me in drawdown, and I ended up losing. And I said, okay, you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm good. It's on YouTube, I remember. Yeah, okay, so it was on YouTube. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, it was on YouTube. I was in profit and doing so. You know, you get pop once, so you gotta learn your lesson. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. I ain't doing it this time. So if last month wouldn't have happened the way it played out, I probably would have taken this trade. Just to show you guys, not because I trade news, because I usually don't, but because I've been trying to trade the strategy this entire week to show you guys. Looking at the strategy, it played out nicely because news acted okay this time around. But that's the thing about news, it's so unpredictable. You just don't know what you're gonna get sometimes, you know? CPI news could like trick us out. What if it does this cool stuff now, and then next month it goes back to doing the same not crazy banana nonsense it was doing before? You know what I mean? So it's just best to just leave news alone. you know, that's what you gotta do. So yeah, PTSD, guys. PTSD. I just canceled it. Why does it keep ringing? I just canceled it. Stop ringing. Shit. We almost hit. Didn't hit, just almost. Trading news will get your ass busted. It sure will. It sure will. But certain news, you know? Because what I've come to realize is that not all news events are crazy. Even though it's a red folder, a lot of it is BS. It really is. I think it is meant to scare you. But it ain't nothing crazy. If it ain't CPI or NFP or Powell speaking or what's that other guy's name talking, just it's cool. It's cool. And that's the other reason why today is going to be a bumpy day, because we have to wait. We have news at 2 o'clock. FOMC is a big news event. So yeah, Bank of England speaking. On the agenda for tomorrow. PPI news tomorrow. Nothing crazy. And then Friday, retail sales. This is like NFP week. Christ. Crazy. Charlene, why you guys always spell my name crazy? Who is Charlene? Who's that? Come on, Calvin. You've been following me long enough to know how to spell my name. Anyway, how are other people able to predict the move on news? What strategy is that? They're guessing. In my opinion, they're guessing. Because do we really know which way the market's going to go? We know which way because think about it, guys. When you're trading, right? The market's going to go 3 ways. It's going to go sideways and just do this. Or it's going to go 50-50. It's going to go up or it's going to go down. That's it. It's going to go up or it's going to go down. So you literally have a 50-50 chance of guessing properly which way you think it's going to go. Is there a strategy to understanding structure? Yeah, there is. You know, based off structure here, what did I say I wanted to see US30 do? Go bullish. But everybody sees that it's going bullish. You don't think the market knows that everybody sees it going bullish? You know what I'm saying? So buys, gold, same thing. Gold, I wanted gold yesterday to break this area to take a buy. Gold really didn't do too much for us yesterday, so we didn't trade it, right? But I wanted to see it break this area to go bullish. It broke, retested, and it eventually went bullish. It went bullish here, retested that same area, and then continued bullish again. Okay, this 2008 area, that's where I wanted to see gold break for the buy. Okay, that's just my analysis, what I saw, right? AU. Now AU is bearish on this time frame here, right? The reason why I'm looking for buys in this area was straight up off the strategy. Okay, this wouldn't have been my analysis if I was trading my regular strategy. If I'm looking at price action here, I would see that price was holding a level of support here, 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 and then it turned into resistance here. So I'd be looking for price to hold below this area to continue creating lower lows, but it broke this area and broke up, testing these highs up here. Okay, so based off structure here on the 1 hour time frame, I'd be looking for the sell, for price to continue down. But because this new strategy that I'm showing you guys said either look for buys above this area or look for sells below this area. Okay, so that's AU. And then GU, I really didn't have too much of an analysis on GU because GU was bearish. We pulled up and retested. We kept testing these highs here. It looks like GU wants to go back up here to probably test these highs. Okay, but based off structure here, you'd anticipate for price to continue bearish. Okay, to continue bearish because we're making lower lows and lower highs. This is just a retracement. This didn't even make a new high to break structure. We're actually still respecting structure from this area here. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you're either going to guess right or you're going to guess wrong. 50-50. I don't think there's an actual strategy around trading. People do trade fundamentals. I do think that fundamentals is, you know, decent for those that understand it. But at the end of the day, we're all looking at structure. We're all trying to figure out what we think the market is going to do, what we think it's going to do. None of us really know what's going to happen. We just have to predict or react to what we see happening. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion on it. You know, some will beg to differ, and that's okay. That's totally fine. What was I? Oh, here we go. You almost tapped this area. Almost. Probably still can. News always hits the order blocks. Yep. So if US30 comes back to entry, would you trade it again? Would you enter again? Well, it depends, because if it comes back to entry and, for instance, it could come back, but what if it breaks? You know, what if it breaks down? What if it wicks? What if it starts, you know, ranging? It all depends on what I see. If it does come back to entry and it holds this area and I see like maybe a 5-minute or a 15-minute close above that area, yes, I would look for the buy. But it all depends on the type of reaction that I see happening at this area. All right, because over here, look at how price broke this area right here, right? It broke. Now the volume is low. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Volume is low, so it makes sense that there wasn't much happening here. But the break was a weak break. Even though it broke, it was weak. What did it do? It came right back down inside, created support here, and then it eventually pushed. This break is still, I wouldn't say it's a strong break, but it's a break nonetheless. We just have to see what the next candle does. Next one pushed up, pushed up. As you can see, we were holding this area that I had yesterday. So this area was still valid from yesterday. Came down just a little bit and eventually news took it on up. So this exact same structure is what I want to see if price comes back here. If Price comes back here. I want to see it bounce. I want to see bullish candle closures above this area, telling me this support is holding, and I see bullish candle closures above it, telling me that price is holding above that area to continue going bullish. If I don't see that, then obviously I can't look for a setup there. I have to wait and see what it does. Okay, guys. Majority of trading is about waiting, and some more waiting. Hurry up and wait. That's what trading is. Okay, so that's what that is. How many hours do you look for a setup after New York Open? Well, I usually trade till about 11, but because I'm looking at this new strategy, it all depends on what I see and, you know, how I feel. The only reason why today might not be a trade day for me is because we have news again at 2 o'clock. So what happens between now and 2 o'clock, we're going to see. I'm going to try to stay on here until maybe about 11. And if we get a setup, then we get a setup. But if we don't, then that's going to be that. I'm not going to stay on until 2 o'clock. Definitely not. That's way too late in the day for me to be on a live stream. So we'll see what the market gives us today between now and let's say 11 or 11:30. That's why we started the stream late, because I didn't expect much to be happening before news, and as you can see, nothing much really did happen before news. Market just kind of chilled before then, and that's that. So that's why. So yeah. Somebody made okay, question for you guys. Who took these trades? Who took this buy on gold? Who took the buys on gold? Who took buys on US30? Who took buys on AU? I'm just curious. Who took the buys on these trades today? A lot of you are messaging me telling me you took these buys. You're so happy that you won. Who took these buys? Wow. You guys are savages.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Wow. Can we buy gold now? Absolutely not. No. Why would you buy gold? It's at a high. Took a buy on gold. Wow. Wow. Great job to those of you that won, but that tells me that y'all must have missed what happened to me last month on CPI news. Either that or you guys have really short memory spans. The news moved my entry. It wasn't the news, it was the spread. The spread moved your entry. Slippage hit me badly. Yep. I want to know the stop loss for the trade. It's right there on the screen. It's right there. Wow, you guys are... Bravo. Bravo. Wow. US30. I did not trade, guys. I did not take any trades. I did not take any trades today. Is CPI news really 50-50 on where it goes? The whole market is 50-50. Trading itself is 50-50. The candle be enticing. Grab a little and get out. Oof. Let me tell y'all, don't get in the habit of doing that. This is fair warning. I was in gold since last night around 11. The pullback scared me because all my profit went away, but I held it and paid off. So where was your entry? Because gold shot up like 100 pips. How many pips are you trying to get? I was live with Raja, stops and got out in seconds. I caught 50 pips. Very good. I took a buy on Nas, up 2,000. Yeah, man. The CPI news, you guys, oof. Never again for me. I'm sorry. That loss last month did it for me. So, congrats to you guys. Congrats. I'm glad what happened last month didn't happen this month. Because if it did, a lot of y'all would be crying right now. Based off what you're telling me, a lot of you would be crying right now. Because that wick, smacking accounts, and then what it did last month, that was crazy. I wonder if I could find what day that was to look it up on YouTube. We should watch that just for fun. Just for giggles. To see what CPI did last month and then look at what it did today. Crazy. What's the best leverage for a $200 account? I don't think leverage matters. I think 1 to 500 is where you want to be. Just keep it there and keep your lot sizes where it's supposed to be. If you manage your lot sizes, you don't have to worry about your leverage. You know? How much did you lose last month? I finished the month in profit last month. My TP was 130 pips. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, shaking my head. But if I stayed woke, I would have definitely closed. 130 pips. You sound like a swing trader. 3 years trading. 3 years. 3 trading years for me. No trading news yet. French trader. I'm very proud of you. That's very good discipline. I'm very, very happy to hear that. That means you have A1 discipline. A1 discipline. It was a whiplash last month. Yeah, I think it was our private chat. Yeah, I think it was. Someone said it was I did it live, but it might have been on our private. I think it was private. I don't know. I can't remember. It could have been either or. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember that loss. I'll tell you that much. I remember exactly what happened. Whenever something traumatic happens to you guys, you remember that whole event. You remember everything. You remember what you had for breakfast that day. You remember everything. I may not remember if it was private or live, but I remember it was with a group and I was in profit and that thing just whiplashed us all over the place. And I was like, yo, CPI, thank you for teaching me that lesson. You pow-powed me. Now I get it. You don't have to worry about me messing with you anymore. And that's what that is. I have a quick question. If you are going to trade tomorrow, are you taking trade before news or after news? What time is news? We'll be on live at 7 o'clock tomorrow. If we find a setup before news, great. If we have a setup during news, great. After news, we'll see. So it all depends. Charlene, your markup on the new strategy on gold yesterday played out, but it happened last night. Yeah, I saw. I was actually back testing last night when gold did that. I was back testing. I did see that. It did play out. It just took the entire day, you know? So, yeah. The strategy works. It works. It's just, I'm still getting used to it. There is an element of, you know, human error that's in there sometimes. If you mark it up wrong, if you miss it by a couple points, couple pips, it might cause you to mess up. Like for instance, yesterday on US30, I took that loss yesterday on US30, right? Where was the loss yesterday? Try to find it. It was Tuesday, 3 o'clock. Oh, it was here. This was the loss from yesterday. I was looking for sells, right? I was looking for sells if price broke this area here. Price did break that area there, but the mistake that I did was I was going against the trend, first off, which is what you don't want to do. But with US30 doesn't always follow that stuff. Like, I've been looking at it long enough to see a clear trend, and US30 just literally does whatever it wants to do. So, even though it was against the trend, I was still following the strategy. But what I didn't realize with the strategy was, first off, it works. It has a higher probability of winning if you're going with the trend. And if you're going against the trend and you're waiting for price to break a certain area, you want to wait for a stronger close. Now, the thing about this break was that it wasn't a strong break. If you look here, it wasn't very strong. Let me circle that here, and then let's go down to the lower time frames and take a look. Freaking times I gotta hit this. I hate it when TradingView does that, man. They gotta fix this nonsense. Damn. All right, so price was pushing. Now I had more confirmation for the sells because it was pushing down strong. Now price came down here and I took sells over here. And then as soon as I took sells, it never really came in a profit. It kept struggling. And then my stop loss was up here and inside this area here. So price pushed up, hit the stop, it retested, pushed, and then eventually went bullish. So the thing about it is, it's not that my zone was bad yesterday. It's just that the break wasn't confirmed and I was still going against the trend. You know, with price pushing down, all price did was test these highs here. Was test these highs. So in reality, I probably should have waited for the break and then a retest and then waited for price to come down. But I didn't wait for that. I'm thinking, okay, if price breaks my area here, I can go ahead and take the entry, place my stop loss, and be good to go. But price pushed up, played around, and then eventually it just took off bullish. And then it went off. And here's another thing that I probably noticed throughout my trading career. Anytime I take a trade and it's a loss in one direction, it almost always goes the opposite way completely. It's like, let me explain what I mean, right? For instance, I took this sell on US30 yesterday. Took a sell, the sells didn't play out, the buys took off like a rocket, right? Or let's say I take a buy and the market sells off, it just dumps. And because I've been so conditioned to not revenge trade, not, you know, because there's a fine line between revenge trading and just flipping your trade completely to go the other way. And the issue that I'm having even now, 6 years into trading, is I struggle with having a certain bias in mind for my trade. Even though I'm a scalper, I'm looking at both directions. It's hard for me still to see my bias and say, okay, this is my trade, this is what I want to do, boom, 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 here are my confirmations, and then it doesn't go my way. It's hard for me to just flip it and say, oh, okay, I was wrong for this way, now it's going this way. Because there's an element of like revenge trading there where I'm like, but is that really right? Could it just be playing around before it really does go my way? You know, in which case I'm being stubborn, you know, I'm marrying my bias, you know, there's a whole bunch of bad stuff involved there, you know. So it's like, damn, I gotta change that around, because I've seen it happen with me on gold, I've seen it happen with me on AU and US30, you know, it happens where I'm like, damn, because I'm talking to my mentor yesterday, and the sells didn't play out, but the buys played out perfectly. And he's like, well, the strategy said to go ahead and take the buy. Why didn't you take the buy? And I'm like, because I already took a loss on the sells. I didn't want to just turn around and say, oh, well, the sells didn't play, just jump in for buys. And so that's like that's going to be a thing for me to overcome, you know, in these coming years, because my entire trading career, guys, I've been taught to not do that, to just not revenge, not just go flip flop, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And when I did do that, like, and earlier in my trading, when I did used to do that, it was bad for me. It was bad. I was killing my account. I didn't know which way the market was going. I would just take a buy, didn't go my way, up, next candle would sell, take a sell. Up, didn't go my way, up, take a buy. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's a balance that you have to find, and I'm not afraid to say I'm not the best at it. I just have to go off what I see, and hopefully with time I'll get better with that, but we'll see. We will see. But I was super annoyed yesterday when that happened, because I'm like, bro, I followed the rules, I did what I was supposed to do, and it still didn't play out. So what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And the reason why I get like that, you know, is because I'm very hard on myself. I'm very hard on myself. I take failure very hard. A loss to me is a failure to some degree. Doesn't mean I'm a bad trader. Doesn't mean I'm a loser. But I take losing as a sign of failure, and it's not losing that I take hard, it's failure that I take hard. I hate to fail at things, I hate to quit at things. So I get mad at myself when I get like that. So when you guys see me get in the mood, I'm in my feelings, I'm, you know, over here, I'm not, you know, trying to whatever. That's what it is. I'm just very hard on myself, and I strive for perfection in everything I do, in anything I do. I want to be the best, I want to be great, I want to be a winner. You know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, who's my mentor? Which one? I have a couple. I have Q, I have Raja, and I have one more who if you're savvy enough to make the in-person class, you'll get to meet them. But if not, then no bones. So gold already pushed up here, and we have a retest already here. I don't see gold coming back to test that area, but let's see. Let's see. Do you zoom out to higher time frames when there's a lot of noise? Of course. Charlene, thank you so much for this psychology advice and thinking process. Great video on comparing trading and life that you made me more topic on that. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gold will drop. Inflation lowered. No need to be high now. No banks failing lately. Why do you trade US30 over NAS 100? I wish I could like this multiple times. Thank you. So what I want to see is what price does here. This area right here is what I want to see what price does. So I'm going to take this off since we're not in that trade anymore. We're not in these trades. I'm not in the trade. I don't know about you guys. Let's see if we can get some pullbacks in here so we can take some buy positions here maybe. Same with gold. Maybe gold can pull back. Let's see. 500 viewers, 192 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will you only teach the new strategy once? Yes, in the Zoom session if you pay for it. We're opening up the waitlist this week. It'll be open either tomorrow or Friday. The waitlist will be open tomorrow, Friday. Just keep in touch with my Instagram channel, and you will see the information there, and you can apply for it. It's going to be a 2-day training, a Saturday, Sunday training, 4 hours each day. And we're only taking in a limited amount of people. I take it, is 2 days more than enough time to learn and understand? It depends on you. It's a very simple strategy. We teach you exactly how to mark up your chart, how to look for entries, when to take an entry. That's why it's only 2 days, because it's not hard at all. And remember, guys, it's not a course. We're not teaching you from A to Z. We're just teaching you a strategy, a new way of looking at the markets, to scout the markets, to grab 1-to-1, 1-to-2 set risk reward setups. What made you switch to the new strategy? I didn't switch. Remember, guys, it's a strategy, not a complete way of trading. You still have to know certain things about trading. So you can't just forget everything you learned and, just do that. You still have to know certain things. So, and sometimes the strategy doesn't present itself all the time. Sometimes price ain't nowhere near where you need to be looking for your entries. So now you have to decide, do you want to wait for price to come near your entry? Or do you want to look for a setup in between there? You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So I didn't switch. I still trade my way. I just use the strategy. If my way doesn't present a trade, I'll look at the strategy. If the strategy doesn't present, then I'll go my way. It's just an extra tool. That's all. So it's like, I don't know, it's like using an indicator. It's like using a fib. Did you just use fib to trade? No. Can you only trade off fibs? No. You need to know other things, to have other confirmations also. So it's just a tool. It's just an added tool to help you guys simplify your trading. Okay? But it's a great tool. It's a great tool. The class will either be this weekend or next weekend. We may have one this weekend, more than likely not, because we're a little bit behind on some of the hours and dates and stuff that we're trying to set up. So for sure next weekend, if not this weekend. Just keep up with my Instagram stories, guys, and I will keep you guys updated on that, okay? I will release information later on today on that, so you can all be informed on what we're doing. Hey, Charlene, the training would be recorded. For instance, I experienced network problems or load shedding. So if you have that issue, we're gonna have to talk, because it's not recorded. It's not gonna be recorded. It's not gonna be recorded, and that's for specific reasons. Yeah, just keep up with my Instagram, guys, and I will keep you guys updated on that. And the class price, the 2-day training, is going to be $2,500. If you want to attend, that's what it's going to be. So prepare yourself for that. And we wouldn't have priced it like that if we didn't think you could get your money back with the strategy, which you will. And you don't just get just the 2-day training. You're going to be a part of mentorship as well. So you're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to be able to talk to us, because we're going to create a group, guys, where everybody that took the class is going to be able to connect with each other and with myself and my mentor. So we're going to be dropping chart works inside that group. We're going to be talking about trades that we're looking to take. It's not a signal group, though. It's not a signal. It's not going to say, oh, I'm buying here. You know, it's going to say, you know, guys, check out this chart. You know what I mean? This is what I'm looking for. We're all going to be looking at mostly the same pairs for the most part. You know, it works on just about every pair, every indice, I would say, because I've tried it. I've back tested it on US30, on S&P 500, on NAS 100, gold, AU, GU, GJ, and it works. It does work. It does work. So yeah. Do you think you guys will even consider having the part 1 in person as well? If we get enough people that want it in person, we can do it in person. If we get a decent amount of people, yes, we'll do it in person. That's not a problem. The reason why we even said we were doing it via Zoom for the first part is because we had so many people asking us, telling us that they can't travel, you know, for whatever reason, and they didn't want to miss out and this and that. So what we said was, because there's 2 parts to the strategy. There's the first part and then there's the second part. So the first part will be via Zoom. The second part will be in person, and that's going to be mandatory in person. If you can't make it, then you just can't make it. Another thing is, do you need the second part? No, you can make really good money on the first part. The second part just shows you how to make more money using the strategy. So you won't need the second part. You just take it if you want it, but it's gonna pay for itself no matter what. It's gonna pay for itself. I am hungry. Stomach is making noises. Ooh. I want to watch gold. I think gold's going to come down here. It's very good. Just nice setup for sales here on gold. Beautiful. Come on down. Down goes Frazier. You mentioned there would be multiple trainings. Will there be any held during the week, or will they all be over the weekend? Multiple trainings on what? On the new strategy? Maybe there was a misunderstanding there. There's not going to be multiple trainings. You won't need multiple trainings. Yeah, that's not what it is. There won't be multiple trainings on it, guys. Will we have training sessions? Yes, but the word multiple is a little misleading. We won't have multiple of them. You won't need them, trust me. We were talking last night, and he was like, listen, if we teach this to them and they don't understand it, or they can't get it, trading ain't for you. Trading ain't for you. That's how simple it is. That's how beautiful. Come on down. Come on down. Beautiful. That's how simple it is. So, trust me, you'll be fine. What's TP here? TP is going to be 2012. TP 2012. 11, 12. Are we going to hit TP? Let's see. Let's see here. Come on. Come on down. There we go. Just tap right into it, and then you can do whatever you want to do after that. Come on. Come on. We have time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, the other way. The other way. Down, 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 down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So you're not gonna, all right, you're just gonna be disrespectful. Okay. All right, cool. Some people are just slower. Yeah, you can be, you know, everybody doesn't learn at the same pace. You can be a little bit slower than others, but that's why we wanted to do it in person, because you have us standing right next to you, telling you. You have me standing over your shoulder saying, hey, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to mark it up. You know, it's a little bit more personable, more intimate, if you will. You know what I mean? As opposed to just doing it online, you know? I'm about to take profit here because I don't like how this is pulling back. I do think it's going to come down here. I just don't know if it's going to tap my take profit. Yeah. This is going to be, what's my entry? That's my entry. I close out 20 pips. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold until TP. Forget it. I'm gonna hold. US30. Why why do you have your TP at 2012 exactly? I'm trying to learn. Part of the strategy. Okay, let me show you something. I have my TP at 2012. Okay, this is my TP area. If you notice, look at where I have the TP, where I have this line at over here. Okay, price, I wanted price to break this area for buys, 2008 for buys. Okay, price broke above. Yesterday it broke above at 9 o'clock last night. They didn't give us much of anything in New York session yesterday, but it broke above, what do you call it, last night. Broke above, pushed up, like, I don't even know how many pips. How many pips did it push? About 126 pips. Pushed up, and then we retested. Notice how we retested this area, and test, and we broke it again. Okay, this area right here, support, resistance. Look at how price broke with a bearish engulfing here. US30 is going up for buys. 1 second, guys. Bearish should drop here, and then look how price kept testing this area. Test. Couldn't break this little box right here. Could not break that little box. Finally we broke, and look at where price came, almost testing. So is my take profit a little bit ambitious? Yes and no, but price is going to come back in here. Price is going to tap back inside this zone. This is my TP, but it's going to come inside here. It's going to come back in here. So it's kind of like, you know, there's a reason. There's a reason, but the reason is right in front of you. If you really look, why I have this here, where price was holding here. Why did I want price to break this area yesterday? You know what I mean? All those things matter. They all matter. Okay. But we're going to teach you guys all that. We're going to teach you guys all of that. Let's watch gold. Let's see if gold taps back into this area. Let's draw a little box in here. And let's see if gold comes down and taps into this area. Because it's supposed to. It's supposed to. How many pips do you usually go for? On gold, I like to go for 20 to 30 because it pushes so hard. On currencies, you know, AU, 10, 15, 20, stuff like that. Depends on the setup. But I'm a scalper, guys. 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay. AU, US30. US30, if US30, what's the stop loss on US30? 33814. Stop loss is 33814. Freak. Alright, that's US30. Let's see if US30 holds this area. If it holds this area, we should continue up. If it does not hold, we're probably going to come back down and test this zone down here. So we will see. I'm not in US30, guys. I'm just paper trading it for now. I'm already in gold. So let's see what gold does here. Let's see. Let's see if gold taps into this area. Very nice. TP hit. TP hit. Very nice. Now let's see how she reacts inside this area. How is gold going to react inside that box? Very good. Out of this trade. Out. Now what I want to see is gold react to this area and start giving me bullish closures to look for the buy continuation up. Oof. Oh my God. Should have held a little longer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Continue pumping up there, US30. Push up for mommy. What's AU doing? Finally coming down. AU, same thing. You want AU to come down to tap into this area. Looking at GU. I am not in AU. I only took gold. I'm not in AU. I am still holding gold. Woo! What? You might want to take profit pretty soon. You might want to, especially here. If we, I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying. Inside this area, we'll see if price is going to reject and come back up. Woo! Eesh. How many more pips did gold drop? 38 more pips. Oh my God. Do you use fib? Yes, I do. Woof. Gold, what are you doing? Gold, you animal, you. Oh my God. Look at her go. How low can you go? How low can you go? I don't know. Charlene Contam Fed Cobb, congratulations. Everybody that won today, congrats, guys. Congrats. Oh, US30 is dropping. US30 is not holding. Nope, we're not holding. So we're going to come down to this one. Potentially, yes. This is the area here that US30 has to break to continue bullish. Good thing I didn't take that entry there, because this is not a deep enough pullback. This is a deep enough pullback. So let's see. So no safe haven buys for gold, only sells. I just went over that. Gold needs to respect this area here. That's the area price needs to stay above to look for buys. If gold does not come back up here and bounce up here, then buys are invalid. Buys are invalid. This blue line that I put here yesterday is still valid for the buys. That's the area gold needs to remain above. This is the last major low. Right here, you see gold testing. If gold breaks below this area, that's a break of structure. And this is why you have to still have some knowledge of trading in the markets, even with any kind of strategy you're using. Forget about this one. Any kind of strategy you're using, you have to have knowledge of the markets. Break of structure is very important. I want gold to stay above this area, above 2008, for me to look for the buys. If it doesn't stay above there, now I'm looking to see what it does there. I don't know what it's going to do here. It can go up here. It can go down from here. I don't know. I have to wait and see. Okay. Patience, 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 my young one. All right. Patience. But we did good today. You guys did good. A lot of you guys are saying you won. We're being patient today. We're waiting on our entries. We just had news, so the markets are pumping. You know, it's open right now. There's a lot of fluctuations going on. So we're doing good. We're doing good, guys. Remember, don't overtrade. Some of you are like, oh, I'm on my third trade for the day. I took one trade today, guys. That's it. One trade. That's it. So you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go crazy, guys. Make your money, take your trade, and be done for the day. That's it. Okay. You don't want to go crazy, have, over trading, all that kind of stuff. Trust me, the markets will be here tomorrow. Opportunities will be here tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. Okay. I'm done trading for the day. I'm not taking any more setups. I'm good with my one win. I'm good with my profits for the day. That's it. And if you want to know what I made today, I will post it on Instagram later today. Phase 1 funded challenge secured. Merci, Kabrit. For those of you who don't know what Kabrit is, it is a goat. It is goat in Creole. So thank you for that. Guys, you know what's going on almost 2 months now since I've eaten meat? Almost 2 months since I have eaten meat. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. I only miss it when I see like commercials and stuff. When I see like chicken wing commercials or steak commercials and stuff, I'm like, That's the only time I miss it. Other than that, I'm like, all right. Once I eat something, I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah. How come? I just chose to make a lifestyle change. I struggle a lot. My weight fluctuates a lot. I feel good now. I feel good about my body now. I'm seeing changes. I'm seeing more definition in my leg muscles. I could see it in my face, how my skin is a lot clearer. My face looks smaller, I didn't work out yesterday. I had a rough day yesterday. I stayed home all day yesterday. I was in bed almost the whole day yesterday. I was, you know what happened yesterday. So I definitely am going to go to the gym today after I finish this live stream here, to, keep up with what I've been doing. But it's been good. It's been good. No real particular reason. I just want to see a difference in my body and my health. You guys know I was getting sick a lot. You know, I was suffering from a lot of health ailments. And I said, okay, you know, I gotta start taking my health a little more seriously. So let me start cutting out certain things that weren't good for me. You know, right now my refrigerator is full of nothing but water. Water, I have a little bit of iced tea in there, but that's about it. I don't drink it too much. You won't find ice cream. You won't find chips. No junk food. The only thing I do have is cereal. I have a thing for cereal. So whenever I get a sweet tooth, I'll have, you know, a bowl of cereal or something. But I only drink oat milk. I don't drink regular milk. I used to drink almond milk, but I stopped since I started drinking oat milk. I don't drink soda. I try to stay away from alcohol as much as possible. And I work out. That's it. That's it. So I've been eating. I still eat fish though. A lot of fish, a lot of veggies, a lot of rice, pasta, you know, stuff like that. I've been leaning off the pasta a little bit. Pasta has a lot of carbs. So, you know, it's hard to burn that off in the gym. So I try to just stick with, you know, rice and stuff like that. Brown rice, sweet potatoes, Japanese sweet potatoes, salmon, lobster, shrimp. I eat a lot of that stuff. So, did your weight ever affect your sleep? I sleep better now. The only thing is I'm having, you know, you guys always see me cracking my neck. I don't know if I need new pillows or what, but every time, you know, I always have to crack my neck. I don't know, must be my pillows, but I haven't had any bad dreams lately. I haven't been too stressed out lately. I take probiotics, you know, vitamin C. I drink a lot more green tea now. I take liquid vitamins also too. Yeah, that's about it. The only downside, guys, is I do get a sweet tooth a lot. I do get like this urge, this craving for sugar. And sometimes, you know, I'll have a donut. I love glazed donuts, so I'll go get like a donut and I'll eat that. And then I'll feel bad afterwards. But it's only one donut. It's not going to kill me. So it's all good. But other than that, I'm good. Yeah. Cut out dairy products and meats and you'll see a major difference. Yeah, I don't eat too much dairy. I think oat milk is the most. But other than that, I mean, I haven't even eaten eggs in God knows how long. I haven't had an egg in a while. You know, no eggs, no milk, no ice cream, no cream, no none of that, you know. So, stick with fruits for your sweet tooth. So here's the issue I have with fruits. When I buy them, they always go bad. I always waste my money because I never eat them in time. And then I always feel like crap because they go bad. And I'm like, I just bought all this banana, all this, you know, kiwi, strawberries. By the time I eat them, you know, because I don't get a sweet tooth all the time. So it's tough. So, try dark chocolate. I don't really care for chocolate like that. Too much. And then when I eat it, it makes me feel like I'm eating candy. And I don't want to eat candy. So, yeah. And then I got some bad news the other day. My dentist told me that I'm going to need braces again. I should get braces again. I don't want to do it. I didn't like it last time I had braces. I had braces when I was 14, 15 years old. And I told him, I'm like, what's the point? I'm not going to stop sucking my thumb. So my teeth are just going to go back to the way they were. So I like my teeth the way they are. And he's like, well, if you want to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, we'll see. And this is why I wanted to wait to see what price does here. Price breaks back up in here. Maybe we can look for another buy to continue the buys. But if it lingers down here, we'll see. Remember, we have news again at 2 o'clock today, so that could play a part as well. We have a pullback and price is pumping back up above this area here on US30. Well, let's see. Are we going to continue up here or not? This is the area that price needs to stay above for the buys to remain valid. But if it doesn't stay above here, it could not. It will not. So I just say leave US30 alone for now. Oops. Yeah. Try a chiropractor. I've thought about that. Thought about it. Eat some Greek yogurt with blueberries, strawberries, granola, and honey for your sweet tooth. I've never tried Greek yogurt, but we'll see. If you were still a cop, do you think you would be able to take care of your health the same? Well, taking care of your health is about priorities, guys. It's about prioritizing things. So yeah, I could. I just have to be disciplined with it. As you guys know, I deal with a lot of back pain. I have some back pain right now, actually. And that's mostly because of when I was working as a cop, carrying around that gun belt, and it always used to bother my back. Always used to bother my back. And I kind of figured if I got into shape, that my back pain would get better. And it kind of has, but I still deal with it, so. And it's not really a pain, it's just like a discomfort. I like to say. It's not like a, I'm crying in bed type pain. It's not that. It's like a discomfort pain where I have to stretch and stuff like that to help to relieve a little bit of it. Keep the fruits in a glass container in your fridge and they will stay fresh and last a little longer. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will try that. Yeah, because I always, like when I buy strawberries, I leave them in that little plastic flimsy container they sell it to you in. And then in like 2 days, it's like growing cotton on it and stuff. I'm like, what the hell, So yeah, I will buy some glass containers, maybe some mason jars, and try it. See if that works. Try having dates. They're sweeter than raisins. You just need a couple. I don't like dates. I don't like dates. I don't like how they taste. They taste funny to me. Yeah, gotta use mason jars. The fruits will last longer. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all these tips. Definitely gonna try this. Freeze your fruit. I only freeze the ones that I put in smoothies, and I haven't had a fruit smoothie in a long time. So, if you haven't tried Greek yogurt, you haven't lived. Okay. I guess I gotta try it then, because I haven't tried it. Invisalign. Yeah, I thought about Invisalign, but someone told me that they stain a lot depending on what you eat. They can stain your stuff, and I don't like the whole taking in and out situation. I rather, if I'm gonna get braces, I'm gonna get the whole set and just ride it out. But the Invisalign thing comes in and out, and I feel like I'm wearing a mouthpiece my whole day. It's I don't know. It's funny. It's weird. I don't know. So. Try juicing. Absolute. Hey Vanessa. Try juicing. Absolute game changer. All fruits and veggies less likely to go bad. I would need to buy a juicer, and those things are big. They take up like your whole counter space. So I don't know about juicing. But I did want to try celery juice. Someone told me to try celery juice because it's super healthy for you. My cousin was supposed to make me some. I gotta ask him about that. So, deadlift with perfect form for back pain. So the reason why I don't deadlift too much is because of the back pain. I feel like, I don't know, I have this fear that I'm gonna like break my back because I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't have a gym partner, so I don't have anyone to like spot me to make sure I'm doing it right and everything. So I just stay away from deadlifts. It's a good workout, but I feel scared. I'm just scared to do it because of my back. I don't feel it's strong enough. Greek yogurt is bae. All right, it's done. It's done. Everyone's saying Greek yogurt is so good. I'm gonna go get some Greek yogurt today. I'm gonna go to the store and get some Greek yogurt today just to try it out. Check AU, please. Sure. What's going on AU? AU is coming down nicely here. AU is dropping down very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh. Try pineapple mixed with US30. What's US30? Is that a joke? Nama Juicer does take up much counter space and it's quiet. Okay, doesn't take up and it's quiet. Nama Juicer. Let's see. Oh wow, look how tiny it is. It's so cute. It's so cute and little and tiny. Okay. I might could give this a try. And they have recipes on their website. Yes. Well, thank you for this. I will be looking in on this later. Thank you, thank you. Braces is the best way to go unless you want to go to Colombia to get your teeth done. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on that. I don't want veneers. I don't want any of that stuff. I like my smile. I like my teeth. Could they be a little straighter? Yeah, but as long as my smile is on point and my teeth are white and my breath is fresh, I'm good. I don't need to walk around looking like I got, what's that thing? Crinklets, whatever that thing is in your mouth. Just think it looks funny looking. Don't eat the Greek yogurt alone. Add a little bit of fruit. Okay. Does that mean it's nasty without fruit? Celery juice is disgusting. Don't do it. I figured it was disgusting, but it's super healthy is what I'm hearing. It's a super healthy thing you need to drink. So Chiclets, yeah, chiclets. Yeah. I don't want to walk around looking like I got chiclets in my mouth all day long. It's just funny looking, you know? Let me see something. Yeah. Walk around looking like Mr. Wilson. I mean, come on. You know, I think my teeth are nice. I think my teeth are nice. Too funny. Oh, gold rejected and it's coming back up in here. She's coming back. Let's see. Let's see what she gonna do. What she gonna do? What she gonna do? There's flavored Greek yogurt. Okay, cool. Gonna have that Steve Harvey smile. Yeah. Come to Colombia. Why? I think I have a nice smile. I think I have a nice smile, right? Let's see. Let's look at some old pictures. I think I have a nice smile. Look at that smile. Ain't that nice? Let me show you guys. Look at that. I think I have a super nice smile. Why do I have to go get my teeth done? You know what I'm saying? Some people just, let me find, let me the best smile I ever had. What's the best smile I ever gave? Let's find it. Look at that. Do I need to get my teeth done, guys? Come on. I think my dentist is trying to sell me on something. That's what I think. Because really, like, why do I need braces? Okay, I have a lisp, so? A lot of people have a lisp. Yeah, I have a lisp. So what? Yeah, people make fun of me because of my lisp. That's cool. My family makes fun of me because of my lisp. Like, so? Who says I need braces? You just want to make extra money selling me braces. I don't need no braces. Leave me alone. Leave me and my lisp alone. When I was in the 5th grade, guys, when I was in the 5th grade, they actually put me in speech therapy classes for my lisp, because they thought that I was gonna have like low self-esteem stuff, like issues with myself because of my lisp. And the thing about it is, I didn't even realize I had a lisp when I was that age. I was like, I didn't realize what a lisp was until I was like 16 and people told me that. I was like, what's a lisp? Because when I said my S's and my C's and T's and stuff, like, yeah, I sound like Mike Tyson, but I don't think that's like, I don't know. It's just, it never bothered me. It never made me feel self-conscious. It never made me have any type of low self-esteem. Like, I didn't have those issues. I did not have those issues. So it's like, you're putting me in therapy for something that you think I'm going to have an issue with. And I never said I had an issue with it. My parents never told me anything about it. You know, I wasn't like getting bullied in school or made fun of. I didn't have any of those issues. So that's why I was like, they would make me practice saying certain words. Like, they'll be like, no, put your tongue like this, or don't touch the roof of your mouth with your tongue when you say this, and try to say it like this. And I'm like, at the time, I didn't realize what was going on, because I was a kid. You know, I didn't know any better. I'm just like, all right, I'll just whatever. But I didn't understand what the big deal was. You know, even now at my age, still with my lisp, I don't have an issue with it. I really don't. I've actually had people tell me they like it about me. You know, so I just feel like if you don't feel some type of way about it, no one else should. You can have any type of flaw, any type of, you know, anything about you. If you don't have a problem with it, the next person shouldn't. If you want to shave your head bald and walk around bald, if you like being bald, then you like being bald. Why should anyone else have an issue with you liking the fact that you want to be bald? You know what I'm saying? I've had guys tell me they love my lisp. Like, they like that I suck my thumb, or I have a lisp, or I like to play with my ears and stuff. Like, certain quirks about you, you might think is weird, or the next person might think is weird. Someone else might think it's the cutest thing ever. You know? So that's how I see it. And I don't mind it. I like being made fun of about little things about me, because it's cool. You know? It doesn't bother me at all. I never got bullied in school. I never, you know, I didn't have a lot of friends, but I never got bullied or anything like that in school. So I didn't have any of those issues. I was always a loner. So I'm still a loner. So it's all good. To this day, I have like 3 friends altogether, honestly. Like, that's it. No one else. You'll never see me out with a bunch of people. You'll never see me, you know, crowds. I'm not into all that kind of stuff. I like to do things and enjoy myself, but at the same time, I'm still somewhat of a loner. You know? So I told my dentist I will think about it, just to appease him. But do I want braces? No, I don't want it. For what? And then I remember the last time I got braces, I had the worst headache ever in my life after I got them. I don't know why, but it gives you a headache, a real bad headache when you first get them. It doesn't last long. It lasts like 1 or 2 days, but it's horrible. And then you get these, like, because your mouth has to get used to the metal being in there. So you get like these like cuts and sores on the inside of your lips, and you have to like deal with it until they heal up, because that's your mouth getting used to the metal. Who wants to go through that? I don't want to go through that again. I remember that. I don't want to go through that again. That sucked. Nah, I ain't doing that. I like my teeth. The day my teeth go buck tooth, or I lose a tooth or something, all right, I'll look into other alternatives. But for now, I like my smile. Your dentist knows you're a trader. He's trying to make money off you. Dentists got money. They're rich. They got it. They got it. Dentists pulled up in a Porsche. They got it. Okay? So, I believe whatever makes you different also gives you an edge. It does. Absolutely does. Yeah, my husband loves my belly. He said I carry my 4 kids there. Haha. Exactly, exactly. And that's the only opinion that matters. You and your significant other. That's it. That's it. Nothing wrong with a little gut. Everybody got a little gut. Who cares? You know? I would have sworn you already wore braces because your smile is stunning. People overreact. There's no need for nothing. You are blessed. Thank you, thank you. No, I had braces when I was a teenager, when I was 13, 14. I had them for like 2 years, I think. And then I got them off. And you know when you get them off, you're supposed to wear your retainer for like another like couple months or a year or whatever. I never wore that thing because I suck my thumb. So I need to suck my thumb at night to fall asleep. And you're supposed to wear it through the night and like all the time. And it sits in the roof of your mouth. It like goes over your teeth and it sits in the roof of your mouth like that. And it's so weird. Like you have to take it out when you eat and stuff. Other than that, it has to be in your mouth. And it would bother me because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So I always took it out. And one day I just threw it out one day. I'm like, you know what? I'm not wearing this anymore. I just threw it out one day and I told my mom I lost it. She was so mad because you have to pay for those things. She was so mad. She's like, you better find it. I'm not buying you another one. I was like, all right. I never found it because I know I threw it away. Yeah, and then after you get them off, you're like rubbing your tongue across your teeth because you haven't felt your teeth in so long. You're like, it feels all cool and stuff. That's the only good thing about braces. You have the straightest teeth after. They feel soft like butter. But, you know, and you have to get them again. So, yeah. So, we'll see, guys. I really don't want them, but we'll see. Loner girls are the best. I need mentorship, Charlene. I got you. I got you. Just hit me up and I got you. I used to suck my thumb when I was 10. One day my mom made us put hot sauce on our thumbs for an entire day to stop, so we stopped. I wish that would have worked for me. I got so mad at my mom once because I told her, I was like, Mom, it's your fault. I sucked my thumb. Why didn't you stop me when I was little? Because my little brother used to suck his thumb when he was little. And one day my mom took his thumb and she wrapped it up in all this bandage. Like she put this whole bandage wrap on his thumb where he couldn't, and he was like, I think he was 1 or 2. And he cried for like 3 days straight. And my mom did not care. She let him fuss and roll and cry and throw a hissy fit. And he was doing the most because he couldn't get the wrap off his thumb to put his thumb in his mouth. And after like 3 or 4 days, that was that. That was the end of that. And I was like, really, Mom? Why you didn't do that for me? You know? Could have did that for me. I wouldn't have this issue right now. So yeah, but my mom was like, you know, your firstborn child is like, you make all your mistakes with the first child. And then the other kids you have after that have it a little better. Because now you done made all your mistakes with them. Now you know what to do with the others. So with me, my mom screwed up all the stuff with me. She made sure all the other ones were good. So I had to take one for the team, basically. So yeah, that's that. Look at Gold doing what she's supposed to do. Look at Gold. Get your butt up there. Come on up. I'm not in this trade, guys. I'm done for the day. But this would, if I didn't take this trade, this would be the trade I would be in right now. Remember what I told you guys? I wanted to see what price did here. Price broke back above my break for buy area. We have a 15-minute candle closure here. If we go to the 5-minute, right? See that? 15-minute closure, rejection. I want price to stay up here and for the buys to continue. There you go. And there's your trade. Bye-bye. And this is using my strategy and the new strategy in combination, in confluence with each other. And there's your trade. Do you have to hold for the entire 152 pips? No. Can you close out right here at 24 pips? Yes. Can you hold to 60 pips? Yes. This is about the area that price should about come to, right around this area here. So this could be your TP, which is about 90 pips. Would I hold it to that? No, but it's up to you. Okay. Yeah. A win is a win. Exactly. Exactly. A win is a win. AU did not come all the way down. AU is pushing back up now, which is odd, but hey, it is what it is. Let's look at US30. Very good. Very good. US30 needs to stay above this area for the buys to remain valid. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oops. Gold, US30 moving nicely. AU, I don't know what AU got going on here. And GU is gone. GU is fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly away. Let's keep an eye on gold, since gold was the one we were watching, waiting for, and let's see if... Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's my oldest daughter. She told me she was the test dummy. Yeah, the firstborns are the test dummies. Everybody else gets it easy after that. Firstborns, you get all the whoopings, you get yelled at, you get grounded, you get blamed on for what the other ones did. You get all that when you're the firstborn. I got all that. I got all that. You have to babysit, can't go out because you got to watch your little brother, your little sister. You know, you got to clean the house when they make a mess. You got to help them with their homework. You got to go fight the bullies at school for them. You got to do all that. When you're the firstborn, you have it rough. It is a rough life, let me tell you. So, got to protect the other ones, you know. Look out for mom and dad. When you get old enough, pay the bills, help out with some of the bills. You know, you got to do all that. So, it is what it is. Your main strategy has been working really well with me. Back testing AU. So simple. Thank you again for helping us. Jazzy Jazz, you're so very welcome. You're very welcome. Haha, glad I'm the middle child and a twin. Oh, nice. Nice. I would love to have twins. That way you can knock out 2 kids at once and just be done with it. But then it's like, how do you breastfeed 2 kids at the same time? Do you do one and then you do the other one after that? Twins must be hard. Firstborn daughter, 29, and I still have to do it. Yeah. Yes, I still look out for my siblings. They call me for things all the time, and I have to be there for them no matter what. No matter what. It's a good feeling, though. It's a good feeling. Naturally, I like to take care of people, so it's no big deal. We fought a lot when we were little. You do fight a lot. I always got blamed, though. I always got blamed. You're the oldest. Why are you fighting your little brother? He could punch me in the face, and I still get yelled at for fighting him. But where they do that at? Makes no sense. I don't get it. How I get in trouble when he started it? That makes no sense. I got in trouble once because I told my brother he was adopted. It was a joke. He went crying to my mom. Oh my God, mommy. I'm like, are you serious? It's just a joke. I didn't care though. It was funny. It was funny. I'll tell him he's adopted all day long. We found you on a street corner. Oh my God. I think I traumatized him when I told him that. He was adopted. What's wrong with being adopted? Too funny. Middle child, but I'm the only boy, so I got all the special treatment. Man, can't stand boys. They get babied by their moms. Boys get all types of special treatment. They get away with all kind of murder. Breastfeed at the same time, we'll be spinning around in circles with one full breast. I still tell my brother he's adopted and he's 27. Still ask my mom, is he? Everybody's used that same joke. We've all told our siblings they were adopted at one point, just to get on their nerves. Nothing wrong with that. And my brother used to tell me they found me on the street corner. I died laughing when I told him that. He was so mad, y'all. He really believed it too. I was like, look, where are your baby pictures? You can't find none of your baby pictures because you didn't have any. Oh my God. Gold is moving up nicely here. It's up about 30 pips. Very nice. Should have took this trade, but oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Did anybody take these buys? Just curious. Did anybody take these buys? My mom said I was hatched. That's funny. Get up there, US30. You can do it. Get up there. When I was little, I used to eat cereal all the time, right? All the time. Even now, I love cereal, right? Pops, Apple Jacks, all that. My mom used to buy all that stuff for me. You know what my brother used to do to get on my nerves when I would get him in trouble for stuff? He would fart in my cereal. Like, I'd be sitting there watching whatever, eating my cereal, and he would walk over and just fart and walk off. And I'm like, I used to hate that. We were chasing each other around the house, like fighting. I'm like, because I hate that. Like, just disgusting, disrespectful. He thought it was so funny too. And then afterwards, I didn't want to finish my cereal. I thought it was nasty. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good. And my mom wouldn't even care. She wouldn't even care. He's your little brother. He's just kidding around with you. I don't care. It stinks. And now I can't eat my cereal anymore. It's ridiculous. I run in the room, Mom! Chris farted in my cereal again! Oh man, it's too funny. I can laugh at it now, but back then I was not playing. I was not laughing. I was so bad. Throw away a whole bowl of cereal. And then my mom would get mad. Do you know how much that cereal costs? Let's not wasting food around here. Oh my God. Funniest thing ever. Oh, I just heard my lisp. Yeah, man. Can't be rocking on farting on people. What's wrong with you? I should try that on my little bro. I'm telling you, I'd want to kill him. I would want to kill him. Oh my God. I actually did almost kill my little brother when I was little. Because, oh, come on, US30. What are you doing? US30 is playing around right now. So when I was five, right, guys? To this day, my favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid. That's my movie, right? So my mom used to play it for me all the time when I was little. When I came from school, came from daycare, stuff like that, she would always just put it on for me. So she could do what she had to do, and I was occupied. Eating my cereal, watching Little Mermaid. So my little brother was like a newborn. He was like only a few months old. And one night, I'm sitting on the bed, eating my cereal, watching Little Mermaid, you know, singing my Under the Sea song music, all that, right? And this little guy wouldn't shut up. He kept crying, screaming, crying, and it's because he was hungry. So my mom had to go make the bottle, warm it up, do all her stuff or whatever. And I'm sitting there trying to watch my movie, and he wouldn't shut up. He just kept crying. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. So I put my cereal down. I got up, I took a pillow, I put it on his face, and I sat on the pillow. So I could shut him up so I could watch my movie. So I put the pillow on his face, sit on the pillow, grab my cereal, and go back to watching my movie. Suddenly, like my mom, she doesn't hear him cry anymore. So she's like, you know, whatever. So she comes in the room and she's, oh my God! Oh my God! My baby! God. My mom pushes me off him, pulls the pillow up, and oh my God, his face was so red. Like he's gasping for air and stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, and my mom's like screaming at me. She's like, what are you doing? Oh my God, what are you doing? I said, he wouldn't stop crying. I'm trying to watch my movie. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, I almost killed my little brother when I was little, all over some Little Mermaid, y'all. Oh my God. I did not care. I was just like, you know, I'm 5 years old. I don't know any better. I'm just a kid, you know? So, yeah, man. I almost killed my little brother. His face was so red. I remember thinking like, damn, I didn't know you can get that red. But my mom like my mom almost lost her shit that day. My mom was like, oh my God. I remember her running in the room. Like, oh my God, my baby. I'm like, wait, I'm your baby too. What about me? Oh man. Oh man, never forget that day. I was 5 years old and I still remember that. That's crazy. I almost killed my little brother, man. I wonder what they would have done to me. What happened? What would have happened if I would have killed my little brother? My mom would have just died. I think my mom would have just, you know, imagine one kid kills your other kid. You know, you love both your kids. One of them kills the other and it's like, you know, it's, oh man. And my mom was a single mom too. Single mom, 2 kids by herself. You know, 5-year-old and I think he was a couple months. He wasn't even that old. He was a couple months. So, yeah, man, I almost killed my brother. And there's sometimes now I wish I would have killed him. Little shithead gets on my nerves. But but no, we're good though. We're good though. I'm the oldest of all my siblings. I have 4 siblings. I have 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Oldest of all of them. And I love them all. I love them all, you know. I would do anything. I would die for them. Each and every one of them, you know. So, but yeah, man, we were wild. We some wild kids. I mean, I ran away a few times when I was little. Packed a bag with like 1 shirt. How many of us did that, you know? Snuck out the house. Go hang out with friends. I did all that stuff growing up. Love it all. I almost killed mine too. He kept jumping on the bed while I was trying to chill. So I got up and did a wrestling move on him. He flew off the bed and had to get stitches. God damn. A wrestling move? Wow. He's probably still holding that grudge. Nah, he doesn't even remember it. He doesn't remember that. Nah, he don't remember that. We fought a lot growing up though, but we're good now. We're good. Cause he would never leave me alone and he was always farting. He always used to fart. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? Back in Africa, I would always get beat by my brothers if I misbehaved, and after they beat me, my parents would add to it. I'm the last born. Dang. You must have got picked on when you were little. I had a suitcase packed and walked out in the rain and stop sign, turned right back around. That was funny. That's funny. So it's 10:30, guys. It's gonna go until about 11. We've been having fun today. We won some good trades today. Let's see here. I look real good today. I can't get jiggy with this. All right, let's see if gold can remain above here. So it went up about 25 pips before it pulled back. Keep in mind, guys, that we do have news later today. So the markets will be acting kind of funny, wonky, funny until news drops. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I wouldn't hold too many positions on things, because you just don't know how it's going to react. It might even just start chilling, just start playing around, similar to what US30 is doing right now, before it does move. So just be careful with that. I wouldn't trade it either, guys. Don't trade news, please. Just don't. But I like how gold played out perfectly. It pushed up here. The entry was mad late though. I think because I had this on the 15-minute, the entry really should have been here. This should have been the entry right here. As soon as this bullish candle closed, this one pulled back, leaving a bottom wick. Once this candle opened up, that was your entry there for the buy. Okay, that's really what the entry should have been. Where did you run away to? I think I went to my neighbor's house and I came right on back. I went to the neighbor's house. I don't know what the heck. I think I got in trouble for something stupid. And I went to the neighbor's house. Because when I was little, I was a military brat. My dad was in the military, my stepdad. And we lived everywhere. Like, we lived in North Carolina, we lived in Virginia. He went to even Germany once. So it was like we were all over the place. So I used to hate traveling. I miss my cousins, miss my family and stuff. Like, we used to always have to go to different places and stuff. And the longest place we stayed in was in North Carolina. My dad we used to live in Fort Bragg. And you know, that's where I had the most friends. You know, we were there the longest. You know, I went to middle school and then junior high there, and I liked it. I didn't want to, you know, whatever, but when you have friends is when you do stuff you're not supposed to do and you get in a lot of trouble. And that's probably why I got into so much trouble, because I had friends influencing me and, you know, making me do dumb stuff. So yeah, I think I got mad one day and I tried to leave or something like that, but I came right back. So you didn't have a good childhood if you didn't run away at least once. Something was missing there. You know what I'm saying? So I almost killed mine. I was a middle child and mama brought him home. I got jealous and I would hit him in the face. Damn, hit him in the face. Oh my God. I would hit him when she was breastfeeding. Kevin, you're evil. Dang, man's trying to eat. Evil. All right, so gold buys are now invalid. It's popping back down here again. Are we gonna hold and go back, or are we gonna keep on playing around down in this area here? Who knows? Hey, I'm almost done, okay? All right. Is it still raining out there?
No, but it looks like it's gonna keep going again. Oh, it is.
It is?
A lot, yeah.
All right. I'm about to wrap up now. Can I go to the gym later?
That's good.
I know you had fun in downtown in North Carolina. Plenty of country land. Not really, because I was on a military base. So we were like Fayetteville over by Fort Bragg. So we didn't really go anywhere much over there. So I didn't really get to, I just had fun in my own neighborhood. I didn't really get to explore North Carolina too much. That's the only part I ever lived in and I ever knew. I don't know anywhere else over there. And I remember it snowed there too for the first time like ever. It snowed over there, which was pretty cool. Reminded me of New York. Let's see. This South Florida rain is getting on my nerves. I love it. We needed some rain. Sick of all this sun every day. Cooking people outside every day. It's crazy. This is the manipulation I never see in forex trading. Actually, no. This is I wouldn't say manipulation. It's just the market moves funny right before news. It always does that. I'm not surprised this is happening. I'm not surprised this is happening. I'm not surprised this is happening. News is coming out at 2 o'clock. So just, if you haven't traded yet, just relax. Just relax. You need the Wi-Fi password?
I have it.
Yeah, all right. I think I'm done for the day, guys. I don't really see anything else. Gold is not respecting, but again, same thing. If gold breaks this area, we want to see it stay above. If it doesn't, if it breaks this area here, we have a break of structure, in which case you can look for the sell continuation. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be done for the day. Just be careful, guys. News. All right, that is it for us for today. I'm gonna take myself to the gym and make up for yesterday's non-workout. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We had a good session today, so good stuff. Appreciate you guys for being on today. Today was a better day than yesterday, which is always nice. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. And that's all, folks.